Center is where we tell you the ongoing successes on the war against terror. It will give you a panorama. In the face of an ongoing insurgency in the Northeast. Good day and welcome to your favorite program, Command Center. 11 soldiers killed, 1 officer, 8 military personnel, 2 airmen, all murdered in Boso local government area of Niger State. While the military says they are by suspected armed bandits and gun runners, Command Center exclusive investigations give us conflicting stories. We'll also take you to Goza, the once de facto capital of the Boko Haram terrorists. What happened to the residents of Goza after Boko Haram was pushed out? What is their situation like? Today we'll give you a full packed package. Follow us on our Facebook page, STV Command Center, and also on our Twitter handle, @CommandCenter16. Stay tuned.
Terrorism is not jihad. It is cruel, wicked, and man's inhumanity to man. Both Islam and Christianity abhor the killings of the weak and defenseless. There can be no development without peace and security. See something, say something. Let's give peace a chance.
Welcome back. Before we move over onto our guest, we have our words on marble from Edmond Onyenenue. Edmond wrote on our Facebook page. Thank you very much, Edmond. We have Gimba Kakanda in our studio. He's our first guest for today's program. Gimba grew up in Boso, local government area of Niger State. And shortly after the crisis, Gimba visited that place. Welcome, Gimba.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good to be here.
Now, the military said that the attack on their convoy was by suspected gun runners and armed bandits. You have disputed that. Why?
Yeah, that is actually their own version of the story. The position I want to take is not really to take a side with any of the parties involved in this conflict. But my own is, the military would definitely try to defend their own side. But I went to I wasn't allowed to go to those invaded villages, but I was at their so-called refugee camp, and I interviewed some of the displaced people there. And what they actually told me conflicted what the military were even telling the media now. They say there wasn't any sophisticated arms stockpile in their own villages. So what exactly was happening was just a locally made handgun, which is actually typical with every villages across Nigeria, especially where hunting is actually part of their own way of life. So what they said that very unfortunate night, that is August 4th, right? And the military actually came, and the people actually took the military to be another coming of the Fulani herdsmen. That is their own version of the story, not mine. So they said that, okay, when the military started harassing some of them, they actually attacked them, thinking that, these were actually another people coming to kill them and steal from them again. And what we must know is, before the military invaded those villages, that was specifically like 3 weeks to the day the military invaded. These people,
July 2nd.
Yeah, exactly. So these people were attacked, some of them killed and others, and like according to various reports, like hundreds of them actually fled, so they didn't even come back again because there was a kind of security tension there. So for a people like that, there is no any kind of defense mechanism. They felt that the government wasn't even there for them, nobody to even protect them. If in a same country there would have been a security operative protecting those villages, there would be an arrangement for the security to protect them, but there was nothing like that. These people were allowed to be their own security, to take care of themselves, which is very, very unfortunate. And that is why I find the position of the military somewhat questionable. We have to investigate what is exactly happening, and that is why there should be a need for security judicial commission of inquiry. And the precedent to this was, when the Zaria massacre actually took place, I said that, okay, this is a bad precedent. Because with the way Nigerians were reluctant to condemn the massacre.
Before we get to the Zaria incidents, let's tackle the Boso incidents. Okay. Now, there are claims by the residents from those communities that extrajudicial killings went on.
Wow, which is, the most unfortunate thing was, 3 days, when I went to the Kwakungu, which is like the refugee camp in Boso local government area, and I interviewed some people and both displaced persons from those villages, and because they were actually afraid, they thought I was an undercover operative and just trying to know more about them, and then I'll go and invite my people to come and invite them. But I tried to, some of the people in Kwakungu, they know me because they are my friends. There are a lot of many of my friends residing there. So the military attacked a particular residence in Kwakungu, where they thought one of the villagers was actually hiding, and he was killed on the spot. You understand? So according to eyewitness report, there was a kid, I don't know the exact age, and I got from various eyewitnesses. There was a kid there that was trying to jump the fence, and the soldiers actually gunned him down. And then the brother to one of the villagers killed, that he was actually he was arrested and then brutally wounded by the military knife and then bundled away. And I actually got it from people who are not even related, so which is kind of disturbing, because it is not just about killing these people, but it is the extrajudicial method taken. Because no matter what these people have done, there is no any badge that shows that, okay, this is the guy that even killed the soldiers. You understand? So nobody should actually pay for the sin of another person. So that has always been what I've been campaigning against. Let's put an end to this extrajudicial killing, because there are security lapses. In the first place, what is the role of the state security service?
Okay. You've spoken much. Let me ask a final question. Yeah. For you, as a Nigerian, what will you be asking the federal government or recommending to the federal government at this point concerning the military's attitude?
I think there is a need to restore discipline and professionalism in the operation of the Nigerian military, because the Nigerian military, like the soldiers, they act in a way that seems that they are above the law. Because if you go to Mina, you will be really, really embarrassed. You think that we are even in a state of war, that there is not even a political leadership set up in Niger State anymore. So, with the way this guy were going about their operation, even days after the government have sent out a statement that, there should be calm, that the people should return to their villages, killing were actually going on. And let me tell you one thing, about 4 days after the attack, I was interviewing people at Kwakungu, and then there is a convoy of I think that should be a convoy of the brigade commander going towards the direction of that village. About 30 minutes or 1 hour later, one of those vans returned carrying corpses. You understand? Carrying corpses. So, we do, and that was when, all the previous corpses were already taken away and all that. So it meant that killings were still going on even that day. And aside from that, they returned again and then they burnt down some of the houses there.
That is the much we can take from Gimba Kakanda, a former resident of Boso. You can hear the allegations, grave allegations, which the Nigerian military authorities need to come out and defend themselves. Stories and cases of extrajudicial killings. We'll take a break. We'll take a short break now, but we'll still remain on the Boso episode. Command Center is where we tell you the ongoing successes on the war against terror. It will give you a panorama. In the face of an ongoing insurgency in the northeast.
Ah!